Hi, this is Russ Allman, Communications Director at the Foothills Community Center, and I'm here today with Frankie
Fitzjarrald.
Fitzjarrald. I have to make sure because it's spelled different than. And Frankie is our line dance instructor, and just kind of wanted to give you an update. We did an interview a few years ago when we were doing the TV show on NCW Life, but I wanted to do a kind of a follow up with her. Because the class has really taken off, and there's been a lot of interest, and we have a lot of activity classes here, and want to make sure that people know about all the activities that we're doing. So, Frankie, tell me, how did you get into line dancing originally?
Originally, we would go visit my parents after they retired to Arizona, and so for 2 weeks I'd go down and dance, and then we retired 32 years ago, and I continued to do the same thing, and then I had too much fun and decided, well, I can teach this better than these guys can, so I started teaching. And I taught in Arizona for 20 years.
And how long have you been teaching line dancing for the senior center and now community center?
Let's see, the first time before COVID, I'm trying to remember what year that was that I started. It was probably close to 8 years ago. And then, of course, we had that hiatus of COVID. And so when it was about 3 years ago that we opened back up. When did we open back up?
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, as soon as they opened up, I came back and been going strong ever since.
Yeah, and the classes have definitely been continuing to grow. So tell me what days your classes are.
I teach on Mondays and Fridays, and I teach a high beginner at 10 to 10:45, and then I teach a beginner class from 10:45 to 11:30.
Okay. And I know the classes have been growing, but tell me about the attendance at the classes.
The high beginner class has around 15 people, probably 20 if they all show up at the same time. The regular beginner class, it has around 40 people, and most of them show up all the time. But it's so much fun.
So there is room still.
Oh heavens, yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be far apart when you line dance. You can be as close as you want to be, or just so you don't run into somebody.
Right. So what kind of previous experience do people typically have when they come to the classes? Are you?
Most of them have never line danced. In fact, my advanced class, most of them had never line danced, and they just, all you have to do is use your mind and your body, but you have to think because you have to learn the steps, and it's really good for dementia.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to point out too that now that we're Foothills Community Center, and we've always been open to all adults, but that is still true. So anybody over 18 can be a member here and take these classes.
Correct.
And they are free, right? They're including your membership.
Yes. Right.
So $50 a year membership.
Correct.
You can take a class. You can take line dancing classes every week.
Right. And we even allow men, and we have men. Not a whole lot, but they enjoy it as much as the women do. But they have to want to dance.
Yeah. I have seen a few out there.
Yeah.
So what types of music do you typically use?
I use a lot of different ones, but mostly country and of course rock and roll, because that's the era that we are. And I really enjoy dancing to country. It's got a good beat and it's easy to follow. Rock and roll is just fun. And then we do a lot of waltzes too. We do cha-chas. We do mambos. We do a lot of different ones, but yeah, all of them are fun to learn.
And as you did mention, this is a very good activity for people with memory issues.
Right. Right.
balance issues.
Right.
To me, this seems like it's very complementary to our sail classes.
It is. Yes. Yes, and it's easy to move when you have a beat. And I've never been to the sale, so I don't know if they have background music or
Yeah.
what. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
The official sail classes have a specific track of songs
Okay.
that they use.
Oh, good.
Partially I'm assuming partially for memory and then muscle memory too.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but their focus is on
Balance.
maintaining balance and fall prevention.
Yeah.
And I think in a lot of ways these classes are similar.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
because it does, and it like you said, it improves memory because you have to learn the steps and muscle coordination, and it's light exercise.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I don't see too many people breaking a sweat.
Right. Right. Yeah. I've been to many seminars in Arizona and Las Vegas and Southern California, and that's what they would focus on is for stave off Alzheimer's and keep your body moving when you reach retirement age.
How do you see the line dancing changing, or I don't know, adapting as we move forward? Because we do have, one of the things that we're the elephant in the room for us is the baby boomers are all retiring, and more of them are coming in, and we're trying to figure out ways to keep them to interest them and engage them so that we can get more of them to come in as members.
Right. Yeah.
So, do you have any comments about that?
Well, if you've noticed in the paper lately, there's been a lot of line dance going on in the valley now, and I think it's just coming back, and I think that's going to draw the younger people, which I have gotten a few of them already, so they can learn it, so they can go out in the evenings and line dance at the wineries and places. So,
well, and it's probably a skill that they can adapt, right? Once they learn steps, so they can do different types of music with it.
Yep.
And one of the things that's come to mind for me, I think I've mentioned this to you before, is with baby boomers, I think going back into their youth, a lot of them are going to want to do disco.
Exactly.
I have a feeling disco is going to come back.
Right.
Which is kind of scary.
Right.
But next it'll be the bell bottoms and all that, leisure suits.
Right. Oh no.
But it wouldn't surprise me at all if disco becomes popular again, because as the baby boomers retire, that's kind of
whole
their
new
background.
music
and
genre. Yeah.
it's a different music genre, but I mean a lot of the steps are adaptable to any type of music. Right?
Oh, I'm sure. But I don't know if I could. I've never done disco, so I could probably do it, but I would have to figure it out.
Yeah, that might be an idea for the future if we had another instructor that wanted to do some other classes and do a disco style.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, it's the same concept. Many of the steps are the same. It's just different music.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But they have to have a way to get the music here.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add about these about your classes?
No, I just think it's very important for any age to stay moving, healthy, and using their mind and their body, no matter what age they are.
And I think that's a really good point too. And I'm guilty of this too, because I'm in my 50s now. I have a job where I sit a lot, and I obviously need to move more, but movement and exercise doesn't mean necessarily you have to go to the gym and get on a treadmill and work up a huge sweat.
Right.
The most important thing is to just keep moving.
Yeah. Yep.
And it doesn't have to be high impact, high intensity.
Right.
It just getting up and moving around on a regular basis does wonders for your body, for your
My
health.
oldest child is 62, so you're younger than any of my 4 kids. So, yeah.
So do any of your kids into line dancing now?
My oldest daughter, she's my assistant teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's 50. Well, she'll be 60 this year, and the other ones live in Chicago and Minnesota. So I don't know what they do, but I don't think they line dance.
Are you from the
I'm born
Midwest,
and
Virginia, or
raised
from
in
here?
Winthrop.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
from the area, and they moved east.
Right, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, okay. Well, thank you for doing a follow-up interview with us.
Okay.
So, I know we did it before, but I think it's been about 5 years
Oh, yeah.
since we talked, and that was during COVID. So,
Right.
you know, we were mostly telling people what they could do once it was available.
Right.
And now they
Right.
can.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we have again the classes are on Fridays from 9:30 to
No, 10 o'clock to 10:45 is for the high beginner, and from 10:45 to 11:30 is the beginner on Monday and Friday.
Okay.
Both.
And people can take both classes if
Yes.
they want.
Oh, heavens, yes. I have quite a few of my high beginners stay for the other one. It's just fun. You just like to dance. You don't care if you're learning new steps or not. And I don't teach as many new steps on the beginner one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this with me
Yeah.
today.
Well, thanks for having me, Russ.
All right.